Could cryptocurrencies disrupt the use of traditional currency to make online transactions and money transfers? Well, first of all, let's define a disruptive innovation. The theory was first created by Professor Clayton Christensen. He states that a disruptive innovation is a revolution which transforms an existing market value. This is achieved through the introduction of simplicity, convenience, accessibility, and affordability into a market where complication and high cost are the norm. With this in mind, is it possible for cryptocurrencies to disrupt the use of traditional currency online? So you may be thinking, what actually is a cryptocurrency? It's basically an encrypted electronic currency that is created and spent online. Cryptocurrencies introduce a cheap, easy way to spend and transfer money online without the hassle of currency conversions and huge fees tied with using standard money. One of the main benefits of a cryptocurrency is that it is completely decentralized, meaning that it is unaffected by government intervention and influence. Instead, cryptocurrencies are sustained by groups called cryptocurrency miners. Let's have a look at the features of a cryptocurrency called Bitcoin and how it works on a basic level. To use Bitcoin, you first have to open an account to store your currency. You transfer the desired amount from your standard bank account into your Bitcoin wallet and obtain your currency of Bitcoins at the current exchange rate. Each wallet has one or more unique addresses that are used when making transactions. Essentially, they're the equivalent of a bank account number. All purchases you make using Bitcoins are encrypted, which means that only the person with the right key can receive and decrypt your payment. Bitcoins can be spent at over 15,000 online stores. You use a private key to approve an online transfer from your wallet to the seller's wallet. You could also spend Bitcoins in any participating shop by scanning your receipt. Once the transaction is approved, the Bitcoin miners verify the transaction using a mathematical algorithm based on the NSA's secure hash algorithm 256. And that's it, no long processing periods or large transfer fees. Each transaction made using Bitcoins is recorded and stored in an online ledger which is visible to the public, but only the individual Bitcoin wallet address of each buyer and seller is revealed. The theory of planned behavior is a model which explains why humans act the way we do. The theory suggests that there are three constructs which influence a person's behavior: the attitude towards the behavior, subjective norms, and perceived behavioral control. If there is a positive response to all three constructs, the behavior is more likely to be accepted. These constructs can be used to predict the success of cryptocurrencies. Let me give you a scenario to demonstrate. John is thinking about whether or not he should use a cryptocurrency. First, let's look at John's attitude. He enjoys purchasing items online, but doesn't like having to convert between currencies. He knows that cryptocurrencies are decentralized, so this would benefit him as the price for an item would be the same in all countries. No more currency conversions. He also understands that cryptocurrency transactions are safe because they are encrypted, so only the receiver can decrypt the transaction. However, John acknowledges that despite being secure, there is still a small chance that his account could be hacked. Next, let's look at the subjective norms. John's wife wants to just continue using traditional money to make purchases, as opposed to making use of cryptocurrencies. She encourages him to do the same. Also, all of John's friends wish to stick to conventional currency. However, one of John's favourite online stores is thinking of no longer accepting conventional money. Customers can only pay using cryptocurrencies. And finally, John's behavioural control. He found that trying to understand the actual electronic process behind paying using cryptocurrencies is a bit challenging. He wouldn't want to jump in and use something when he's not completely sure how it works. However, he is good with technology, so it shouldn't be too difficult for him to figure it out. He also recognises that once he grasps the concept, transactions using cryptocurrencies will be a lot faster and easier, as he just transfers the money and it's done. Overall, there is a good chance that John is likely to use a cryptocurrency in the future because he has a positive attitude, the subjective norms are fairly balanced, and he has a decent level of behavioural control. Cryptocurrencies have the potential to disrupt the market of online shopping using standard currency. They provide an easy and convenient way for digital transactions to take place between the buyer and the seller.